Hey, Leslie Rogalski here with another Doodle Beads. Today's lesson, how to end and add thread. So you've got a piece of beadwork and you want to start a new piece. First you have to end your old thread by bringing it down and tying a knot within the beadwork. So here's the thread through a couple beads. You knot around an existing thread in a half hitch. Pull it snug. Now you're going to weave the rest of this old thread into the beadwork in a little figure 8 pattern. Here you go, bringing it up through another bead, and then you're going to bring it down, and you can bring it out wherever you want. Mine's coming out on the side. Very simple. Snip the tail. That's in there, I guarantee. There's what it looks like in beads. The loop of thread from the knot coming out. You do the same thing with the tail where you first started. You're going to weave it back into the piece. Tie a knot if you want. There's the thread in the beadwork, and of course you'd snip it. Now you're going to add thread. Note where your needle's supposed to come out. Backtrack to give yourself a thread path. Start in reverse. Bring your needle and thread through the beads, and you're going to tie another knot around an existing thread. There's the needle through the beads. Even count peyote again. And you're going to tie that half hitch around the existing thread. Nice and snug. There's that little knot. You won't even see it when you finish. Do that figure 8, down and around and out in the position to continue. There's the thread. See, you can't even see the knot. Now you can just continue whatever beadwork you're working on. Pick up a bead, go through a bead. Yay, it is that easy. Of course, now you have the tail from your new thread to weave in, right? See, it's sticking out there. Thread another needle on that thread and weave it back into the beadwork, following existing thread paths, and snip it. You're going to be doing more beading, so that's in there, secure, and it's really as easy as that. There's the tail on the needle, pulled through, snip it close to your beadwork. How to end and add thread. Another Doodle Beads, created and produced by Leslie Rogalski, Editor-in-Chief of Step by Step Beads. Go to stepbystepbeads.com for lots more fun, and find more tips and great beading projects at beadingdaily.com. From Interweave, of course.